From the rising of the sun to its going down, the Lord's name is to be praised. Let us open our hearts to his presence and listen for his voice in the stillness of this evening hour. Our evening sacrifice, the Desire of Ages, chapter 3, the fullness of the time, August 23rd. Holy, 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 though the darkness hide thee, though the eye of man thy great glory may not see, only thou art holy, there is none beside thee, perfect in power, in love and purity. In Ramah was there a voice heard, lamentation and weeping and great mourning. Rachel weeping for her children, and would not be comforted because they are not. Matthew 2 verse 18. As the Jews had departed from God, faith had grown dim, and hope had well-nigh ceased to illuminate the future. The words of the prophets were uncomprehended. To the masses of the people, death was a dread mystery. Beyond was uncertainty and gloom. It was not alone the wailing of the mothers of Bethlehem, but the cry from the great heart of humanity that was borne to the prophet across the centuries. The voice heard in Ramah, lamentation and weeping and great mourning. Rachel weeping for her children and would not be comforted because they are not. Matthew 2 verse 18. In the region and shadow of death, men sat unsolaced. With longing eyes they looked for the coming of the deliverer, when the darkness should be dispelled and the mystery of the future should be made plain. Out of the Jewish nations, there were men who foretold the appearance of a divine instructor. These men were seeking for truth, and to them the spirit of inspiration was imparted. One after another, like stars in the darkened heavens, such teachers had arisen. Their words of prophecy had kindled hope in the hearts of thousands of the Gentile world. For hundreds of years, the scriptures had been translated into the Greek language, then widely spoken throughout the Roman Empire. The Jews were scattered everywhere, and their expectation of the Messiah's coming was to some extent shared by the Gentiles. Among those whom the Jews styled heathen were men who had a better understanding of the scripture prophecies concerning the Messiah than had the teachers in Israel. There were some who hoped for his coming as a deliverer from sin. Philosophers endeavored to study into the mystery of the Hebrew economy, but the bigotry of the Jews hindered the spread of the light. Intent on maintaining the separation between themselves and other nations, they were unwilling to impart the knowledge they still possessed concerning the symbolic service. The true interpreter must come. The one whom all these types prefigured must explain their significance. This passage was taken from The Desire of Ages, page 32 to 34, Pacific Press Publishing Association, copyright 2005, or Evening Sacrifice, August 23rd. I encourage you to connect with God and receive strength to overcome obstacles each day. Thank you for listening. Please join us tomorrow as we offer up our evening sacrifice.